Hello everybody and welcome back to Stealwing33 Plays Playerunknown's Battlegrounds. My name is Stealwing33 and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in first person mode because, frankly, I just wanted to do some more first person. Yeah, so today we're just going to be doing this today. I do have a plan for some other stuff, but I'm waiting on some custom thumbnail art before I decide to sit down and go do that. But for now, PUBG will not be leaving us, neither will Hearthstone. I'm going to put West of Loathing, like the cleanup of West of Loathing, on hold, I think, for a little while. And we might dive back into some Dead Cells at some point. But for now, we're going to live here for a little bit. And, yeah. So hopefully you guys are still enjoying the series. I am. I mean, I'm still really enjoying PUBG. I have, like, 200 hours clocked in it at this point. Wait, hold on. I can actually go check that. No, I can't. Never mind. I lied. Can't check it because I can't, in first person mode, I can't minimize PUBG for some reason. Like when I alt tab, it doesn't minimize like it normally does, which is fine. But yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to get some serious business going here. I'll probably start up Dead Cells again now that West of Loathing is over. Play that some more, but I have a series that I want to do. We might bring back XCOM, to be honest, because the War of the Chosen just came out, and so I might do a series in that. We'll see. Maybe I'll take a crack at editing some thumbnail art myself for that and try to spice things up a little bit. My thumbnails they're not bad. They're better than when I used to not use thumbnail art at all. Yeah, I used to buy thumbnail art, but I'd have like 1 or 2 series rolling at any given time because I'd only have that many thumbnails really to work with ever. You know, now that I actually like have money and can pay for things, I now use my money to buy better thumbnails, which I haven't done in a while. Mostly because my actual thumbnail artist that I was using quit doing it. She started up school, and so she wasn't able to commit the time to me anymore, which is fine. I'm not, you know, school's important. I'm not gonna fault somebody for wanting to better themselves in any way that they felt necessary whatsoever. I can't tell if that lady's going to Stalber or not. Yeah, she's going to Stalber. I said lady because I was thinking about my thumbnail artist. I haven't talked to her in a while. I hope she's doing alright. It's important to make friends in every industry, but in particular, in games, it's important to make friends because if you don't have friends, you're very likely to just get fucked. Alright, we know somebody dropped in over there, so let's go this way. I have a gun, which is better than I sometimes do. I'm looking for armor more than anything right now, which I just found. I thought I saw somebody. You can see how much more panicked I am when I'm playing first person compared to like third person. Alright. The Scar's actually pretty decked out right now. Alright, easy does it. Oh, bullshit. I hit her in the chest like 6 times. That's BS. Oh well. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Roll it again. Whew. Firefights are way more intense. Oh, no. Stop it. I want to do first person. We're doing first person for right now. I clicked play. Come on. Do. Alrighty, let's go. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can tell you what to bite to chew. I've been watching that show, The Deuce, with what's his name, James Franco, in it, and I've been really enjoying it, to be honest. They only have the first episode up right now because it premieres later this month, like for realsies. But watch the pilot. The pilot's actually pretty good. Different kind of story that I'm normally watch, but it's not bad. Basically, it's about this guy who lives in New York in like the 1970s, I think. I think it's the 70s, and it follows like him, who's like starting to try to become like the manager of a restaurant, and he's trying to like keep himself off the streets and keep his family together. And then there's like a pimp who's like dealing with pimp life in the 1970s. And then there's like a prostitute lady, and she's like an independent prostitute lady, so she doesn't have a pimp, so she's dealing with that. And then like there's a couple other like small plot lines going all at the same time, and it's good. It's good. I'm enjoying it. I mean, like I said, it's a little bit different than what I normally watch. Not to say that that's, you know, good or bad necessarily, but normally I don't like it. It's a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? Eclectic for my taste, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Like in a basic sense, like it's just there's a lot going on, and like I'm used to that from watching like shows like Breaking Bad and like The Sopranos and stuff, but this show's like extra eclectic. Like I think James Franco's character is the main character, right? We spend the most time with him, but then like the other plot lines are like they aren't less important, if that makes sense. Like, yeah. So that's sort of where I was at with that. I don't know. It wasn't so bad. I'll probably keep watching it when it's out, like for realsies. Let's look for some firearms. Some armor. Took off my pants. I want to do that. Backpack. Helmet. No, no gun, though. That ain't great. There's a chance I'm not seeing it, but I just don't think I don't think there's a gun in here. All right, next room. Really hope there's no one in here. So I was thinking about, I was talking to Eric about this the other day. Can't remember who I was talking to, but somebody was asking me about like my PUBG loot strategy. In particular about sniper rifles, and I commented on the fact that like, you know, when I'm looking for sniper rifle attachments, it depends on the sniper rifle. That the SKS is really good if you don't trust the fact that you're going to kill somebody in one hit. So basically, if you're a bad shot, you should take an SKS, right? No contest. The SKS allows you basically to fuck up without getting screwed by it, which is great. But then if you trust your shots, you should take the car. So if you have an SKS, then you don't need a flash hider, probably. Just because it's unlikely that you'll need it. You're probably going to... Well, okay, that's not true. Your flash hider is still useful. But you're looking at a situation where, you know, you want a compensator if you're going to use an SKS. Compensator or a silencer. Because if you have a compensator, the SKS is really good at volley shots. So it's good at taking multiple shots all at the same time and then having the person die from that, right? So that's what your aim is generally when you're using the SKS, right? So that's good. It's decent. And it's important to keep that in mind, right? Because the contrast to that is the car, right? It's the other common sniper rifle. The car, you don't want a compensator. Because of the nature of the way that the car fires bullets, compensator is worthless. You can't course correct, and you're not going to be firing enough bullets quickly enough where the kickback's going to matter. You're either going to miss or you're not going to miss, and there is no other option. It isn't like with the SKS, where if I like aim down sight and fire a whole bunch of shots, having the compensator on the front of my gun might keep my grouping a little bit more steady, and therefore make it so that maybe I'll kill somebody with a volley of shots. You know, if I fire 4 or 5 shots, and they all land in the area that I was aiming at, and it kills somebody, that's great, right? But with the car, you can't do that. You just can't. The car doesn't, because of the bolt action. If you're aiming down sight, which you should be, you can't see where your bullet goes, right? So automatically not great. But then the reverse of that is if you're firing and you're using the car, you probably killed the person the first shot. So you're probably not going to fire more than one shot at a time, making the compensator utterly worthless. It's just worthless, right? Like, and that sucks. Like it's hard for me to like say that just because like, you know, when you look at an object and in a game, it's never worthless unless you can't pick it up, I guess. But like that's still has worth. It just doesn't have worth to you, right? B, please. Thank you. So yeah, I don't know. That thought occurred to me the other day. It's just like burst. The burst fire on the M16 is likely worse than like full auto when you have a compensator, because you're firing less bullets less quickly, and the purpose of burst fire is to allow you to group without needing an attachment. I'm trying to look for like, what am I looking for right now? Clip attachment for my sniper rifle would be nice. A better scope than this hollow would be nice. Just trying to think about what else I could really use right now. I just don't know. Alright, let's go out to Angry Town and see if we can maybe find something there. Somehow, I was watching Northern Lion play PUBG the other day, and he had all of his guns grouped up next to his minimap, and I'm interested in knowing how he did that. Because my guns don't do that. They're all in the dead center of my screen, right? But his were all lined up top to bottom in like the roll order, basically, next to his minimap. And my curiosity is that seems much better, because it also told him when a gun wasn't loaded, because it was grayed out. Not that he would ever notice that, but I noticed it. So I'm interested in maybe trying to figure out how he did that. That seems like a tactical advantage that I perhaps would like to have. Cheek pad, nice. Cheek pad reduces sway while you're aim down sights with a sniper rifle. If you're ever interested in a small crash course on what all the things do, let me know. Happy to help. Angle foregrip, don't need that. I am actually looking for a vert foregrip for the M4. The the angled one. I was going to say angular and then angled at the same time, and it came out as angulared. The angular foregrip is fine for the car, but I would prefer a vertical one for the M4 if we can manage it. This SKS is functionally worthless unless we can get a scope for it. At least in my hands. I could hit people at like mid-range with the irons on the SKS, but I'm not hitting anything. I'm not hitting anything further than like that tree, and even then, that tree is going to be dicey. Even with like even if I switch the hollow over to it, we're still gonna have a problem. Don't need more bandages. I have lots of boost right now. Decent amount of med kits, first aid kits rather. You know what? Let's go ahead and make that swap. Because the M4 actually has like decent iron sights. This does not. And since I'm already aiming down sight, I'm used to like losing bits of my screen to like a 4x. So should be fine. Just trying to keep my eyes open. Keep panning my head around. Nothing useful there. It's hard to like search stuff in first person quickly. Because like I think it's because I'm not used to looking like having my viewpoint be like this. I guess we'll swap that like that for now. Yeah, I'm just not used to my viewpoint being like this. And so, I'm having trouble looting is, like, a big thing. I already have a compensator, so I don't need that one. Grab that. Stun grenade, first aid kit. I fucked it up. 2 first aid kits, huh? Super Warehouse is a little scary to be in, because, it's very open. Ow, son of a bitch. But there's, like, a good amount of loot in here normally. There's enough loot in here for one person, generally speaking. Sometimes if you're really lucky, you can get 2 people's worth of loot, which could be nice. Alright, I've got a level 2 helmet on. Okay. Now the question is, where do I want to go? Let's go to this house right here. Because I know we need to basically head towards the coast. But I don't really like the idea of doing it like this. First person's scary, man. It's way scarier than third person. I'm also looking for a attack stock for my M4 and a red dot. Let's be honest. That's actually what I'm looking for is a red dot. The police are here. I thought I heard footsteps, which is why I came back inside. I might have been hearing my own footsteps. I thought I heard footsteps. The first sign of humanity I've heard all game so far. Coming from those houses over there. There's a part of me that wants to head towards the noise. Just because, like, running around aimlessly in a field is, like, not a good time. Take out our sniper rifle. In the event that we get jumped by somebody out here, I'm assuming that they're not going to be close by to me, which means that the sniper's probably going to be the better of the weapons. I guess this is a DMR, not a sniper rifle. I say sniper rifle because it uses sniper rifle attachments, but it's factually designated marksman's rifle. We're heading towards mansion right now. Which might actually not be a bad idea. We'll have to... Just in case he stops. Oh, okay. Alright. We're heading towards mansion. Against my better judgment. It's been looted. Probably means there's people in there. Keep our eye on it for a little bit here. That platform house is probably looted as well. But at the moment, I'm actually more concerned that it's occupied. Let's see if I can take this. Ah, oh, damn it. Well, that's okay. We should have gone back upstairs once we heard him jump off. That's alright. That's going to do it for this episode. First person's scary. I think I'll probably stay away from it for a little while. Maybe we'll do some, like, squad stuff in it at some point, but fuck. Oh, I don't think my heart could take that, to be honest. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. If you guys like what you saw, let me know. If you guys want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date on when I post more videos. If you really like what you saw, leave a like. Helps the channel grow. Helps me out a great deal. But of course, with that, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!